And welcome everybody back to Unpopular Reviews, MTV's The Ride or Die, The Challenge, Season 38, with two of your ride or dies right here on Unpopular Review. My name is Mike Knoxxx, and as always, I'm joined by the captain, Captain Shay Sawyer. What's going on, Captain Shay?
Not much. Just watched that. I wasn't really a fan of this final, to be honest, and that whole last sequence just was not it for me personally. But happy for Tori.
Happy for Tori. I knew that was coming, but we talked about this last week about did you really need to put us in a 2 week, for this, and we saw the remnants of that as well. Sorry for my voice, people. My Eagles lost in the Super Bowl, but I'm still here. Okay. So, but tonight we're talking about MTV's The Challenge Ride or Dies, the final episode of season 38. Next week there will be a reunion show. We just found out. At least I just found out. Quite sure Captain already knew that, but there's going to be a reunion show next week. But let's talk about this episode today because I did pretty bad in that little challenge game you sent me to set up with. Like I'm tied. I'm probably going to finish tied for like eighth, but eighth is like 81,000 away from first place. It's like there's that many people are
That is so
tied
awesome.
at eighth place. But I did finish top 10. Didn't understand the game quite until I got to like episode 4 or 5. So that's probably on me also for being that kind of way. What's going on, Izzy? Welcome back. So I did pick Olivia and Horacio, but my heart pick, as we've talked about, was from my man MC Devin. Devin gets his first win. Tori gets her first win. We're going straight into it. We're talking about how they got there in a second, but I take this shot for MC Debbie Dev and Miss Tori. And yeah, Jordan, of course, it's cool seeing your girl hand raised in victory. She just won $400,000. Now you think something can happen? You don't know
That's
what the future
shocking.
holds?
That was so shocking and funny to me just from the tumultuous season we had for him to be like, I'm so happy to see my girl win. Are you happy? Because you spent the whole season making sure she wasn't winning or trying to make sure she didn't win. Mental warfare,
It's
sometimes
500,000.
physical
It's fine.
encounters.
See what she should have did, right? This gave everybody 38,000 but Jordan. That's what I did.
I would have did that too.
That's what I did.
Do you know what's the funny thing? And I was actually giggling a bit thinking about it. I was like, if Johnny won, they all would have been going home zero pockets. I swear, I don't think he would have gave it.
Every time you see that, that's what you're gonna think. Why not take it? Even when T says, "Hey, you just won $1 million," you're waiting to see. But wait, there's more. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bring it to me. So, what you think about this final? We got the winner. Guys, and girls, we're happy with here getting the victory. I think for the both of us here. We've been watching this now for 38 seasons plus more. That's coming. To Paramount Plus. If you don't have Paramount Plus, then shame on you. I mean, Maverick, Top Gun's on there. Hello, don't matter what else. Okay, but your take on this challenge, how to get, because this was a weird final, and it really didn't keep my attention. I gotta be honest. Thank God for Hogwarts.
It was just too much going on. I think like they're trying too hard to try and seem like they want to be the fifth sport. Like they go too hard, like trying to prove that. And it's like less is more because we did not need these 3 episodes. We truly did not. It was so dramatic, honestly. And I feel like it was super puzzle heavy, like the most puzzle heavy. And I feel like it was some favoritism because they know who's
What are you
good
talking
with
about, Willie?
puzzles. I don't know. I'm just saying there was a lot more. I don't know. It just felt like they were trying to set it up nice for some people who are very good with puzzles.
It did seem that way. It did seem like they were like, as you're watching this, you're like, well, I digress on that, right? Because you're watching, you're right. It's heavily puzzle oriented. You're like, this is for Devin, right? But they were in first place, so
Yeah,
was that
rise to the occasion with
they
everything
didn't have
else.
to do the ball drop, whatever they want to call it. You know what I mean? Which again, yet another variation of this game. You can attack outside the circle, but inside the circle, you can't touch them. Here's where they made the mistake. You can't touch them in a circle. Okay. That doesn't mean you can't defend. Get up and block the hole. McKibben, get that mess out of here. You got to McKibben. Hold on. Get that mess out of here. You got to. No. No one did that. Not in my house. So, and let's speak on Anisha. Jordanisha. Would you go for the leg, Shay?
I think you have to do whatever you can to win. Like, she was like, okay, we get it. Your thing is a little tweaked, but it's like, if you're in the field, I got to do what I got to do to win. So I really wasn't like too mad at Nani for that. It's like, you got to do what you got to do at the end of the day. It's a part of your body. And it's like, this is such like that type of matchup. Is like, there's no way I'm not going to physically have to get at you in some capacity. So it's like really not much Nani could have done.
All love and fair in love and war, love and basketball, all fair in wrestling, all fair in the challenge. I mean, hell, you know, her legs hurt. What am I supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? What am I supposed to do? No offense towards Jordan, anybody who has disabled. If I'm going against Jordan, he better not switch the ball over like my guy Jalen Hurts and get it fumbled because he ain't got no grip. I'm going for the hand. That's strategy. So, and I like the fact that Anisha understood that because we've seen in the past where what are they going after my leg for? You know, ain't my fault you got hurt, B. People get hurt every day in the challenge, B. Look at my girl sitting in the final with both her black eyes just sitting there.
That just kind of shows a difference between who really wants to win and who doesn't, because we do remember Nani said that she had re-aggravated a knee injury during the corn run, and that was on Anisha for not capitalizing on that herself. Correct. I feel like Anisha was super checked out of this final, and she could have just not been there. We could have had another team that was all the way in it mentally, because I feel like Jordan was dragging her along for a good majority of this final. And it's just like, even when they were throwing the bath bomb, she just said, here, I'll just give it to Devin. I'm like, you don't even want to try. You just want to give up and just say, here, give it to Jordan. It's like, why are you here? It's really frustrating. That's my thing. It's like, do you want to try or not?
Well, it's Anisha. It's Anisha. I mean, it's Anisha, right? I mean, this is her plateau, right? Like, this is where she's reached her pinnacle. It's like, hey, baby, how you doing? Hey, let's go out. You know, what kind of food you like? Oh, you Italian? Okay. You like Italian food? Great. And you're taking the Sbarros. That's Anisha. And I like Sbarros. They got good sauce. Okay? Love Sbarros.
It's Sbarros? Right.
The Sbarros? I mean.
No, you're right. I think I've been saying it wrong.
What you been calling it?
Sabrasuros?
We're live on air, so I can't even say it. Don't tell nobody you said that. One more time, just so I get Sabraderos. Use all the syllables in the name. Okay. It's Sbarros. It's okay. Oh, we just told the world. And it's there forever. But now you know it's okay. This is an educational show, right? So we're proving that this is the show for the Intelligence MTV, the challenge fans, all right? Like, follow, and subscribe. Please hit the bell notification when we go live. You know we're live. Go ahead and tell a friend. We're talking the challenge. Devin and Tori won this thing in the weirdest way. A cornfield? Really? Okay. Did you not see the new Children of the Corn trailer come out today?
No, actually.
And that comes out. I don't do scary. I do bloody. I don't do scary. You know, I don't do it. But at night, I don't care if you got a flashlight on your head like Tron or not. I lost right there. Forget the heights. I'm not running through no. Did you not watch Smallville? They string you up in cornfields. Have you not seen Children of the Corn? They string you up in cornfields. Nothing good happens in cornfields. Your take on that part of the challenge, because I'm not going to cornfield. They can't pay me enough. I'm just not doing it.
So here's what I'll say. Visually, I thought it was sick. For this specifically, I wasn't really into it, like as it being like a challenge. Like, run through the corn and find me. I'm like,
run through the corn.
Is this how you think a fifth sport is supposed to be running through the corn. Find me. It's basically hide and go seek in corn.
It's like a freaking maze. I'm not.
But
I got
visually,
time
it's
for
very pretty.
mazes. Who has time for mazes at nighttime in a cornfield? There's no scarecrow. At least not the scarecrow you want without a brain, right? You might get like the one from Dark Knight. Next thing you know, you're seeing more scarecrows that you don't want to see. I don't at that night cornfield. That one shook me up. But they got through the maze anyway. Once it hit daylight, they were out there all night. Or we don't really know what time of morning they actually got there also. So I can't imagine what more than 4 or 5 hours. Probably probably got there around like 3 a.m. You know, something like that. Time had elapsed. Dawn became the crest of the mountain can see. And now you run through the cornfield. If you got to run through a cornfield. If not, you should just sat there and took a nap. That's what I did. But they didn't. They got through it first. So they didn't have to go through the challenge, which somebody's going home. Did you think that was going to happen in this episode? And I know you spoiler alerted it already, but did you?
I mean, I knew that they were going to be doing variations similar to certain things they did, like in certain eliminations, but I didn't know like specifically to that extent what was going on. I honestly hate when they do like eliminations for the last 3. Like when it's the last 3, just play the thing out, man.
It's pretty dirty to send somebody home at that level of the game.
and also, I'm glad that they gave them the money as well. I just wanted to touch on that because I feel like they should have never gotten rid of the whole, third place gets something, second place because at the end of the day, clearly, just even from seeing what Olivia went through, it's like you were gonna send that girl home with nothing in her pocket after this. Every finalist I feel deserves some level of like payment for all the stuff that they have to do. So I was glad that they gave them money, but hopefully they don't have to like, make the winners do that. Hopefully they just make it so second, third, first get it. It just it seems fair.
But that also always has lowered the pot. I've always thought that was odd when they would say you're going to win $500,000 for the winner, right? That used to be the beginning, right? $500,000, but they really didn't get $500,000 because it was divvied out through the other competitors. So I think they had to fix that. It didn't kind of go with what they were saying. I feel you go through all that. Like you said, we go through the spaghetti, eating the ice cream. We go through all that nuts, you know what I mean? And you get nothing. I kind of like that though. It does suck for the competitor, but that makes it great. And them giving away $152,000, that's a good thing, I guess. Just saying. I'm being honest. Like I get it. I understand it. Thank you. $38,000. Wow. Thank you. It's better than nothing. But I got $500,000. And I'm gonna give away 72 of that, 72 and a half of that total for the two of them. I don't know about that one.
I see what you're saying, but I just feel bad. Like,
ain't my fault you lost.
That.
It's not my fault you lost. Huh? You should have won. I walked over hot coals. I outlasted you. I pooped in my pants for you. I peed myself. I got throw up in my pocket. I got a broken nose. No, that's just Olivia. Okay, I got some. Okay, I got gout probably. I don't want no food. So I probably got diarrhea. That's my money. I earned that 500,000, Kathy. My 500,000.
Speaking of, I can't believe how happy and giddy Olivia seemed. Honestly, I don't even know why she came back. See, me, I'm different. I already told you. If I would have got hit like that, all this, oh no, I'm sorry. No, I just would have laid there. I would have laid there till they picked me up, lifted me, and took me where I need to be. Give me my freaking surgery, and then send me home. I don't want to do anything else on camera. Leave me alone. My face is broken. In 5 places? She's in 5 places.
2 black eyes. 2 black. I personally think a broken nose is like one of the worst things you can get because it gives you 2 black eyes. Every time I was a kid, I was like, damn, they got the nose broke and the eyes is black. You just all effed up in all kind of ways. So that's why she's in the bloodline. Okay? She spilled blood on this competition. She get to throw up the ones every single time from a wrestling fans. Oh, it is. Throw it up. You know, throw it up, Captain. Throw it up. There it is. She's in the truth. She knows it. She knows it. 38. Lisa and them gone. Jornisha's gone. We get to this finals, and like you said, it's repeating the things. I think it was Fessy versus Nelson. More of this was the reminder of that elimination. They're going through this thing, but the one that was the key here was building the cinder blocks of a puzzle of the cinder blocks. And I could never listen. I've moved a few times in my life. Okay, more than a few times in my life. I like to openly admit that I've moved. After a while, your arm, from your elbow, your fingers, things start to cramp up and lock up, and there's literally nothing you can do. Is Johnny justified for giving up? I mean, I get it. Granted, it was over. Theoretically, you know what I mean? Well, literally, this was over, mama. Okay. But they gave up a little bit. Did that kind of throw you for a loop that he just gave up?
Not really. I think Johnny's at a point where it's like, I got all these wins. I really don't need to. And I feel like I got that vibe throughout the whole season. And especially during this final, that Johnny was just kind of like, if we win, we win. If we don't, we don't. Like, it just, because he would be so jokey and like everything. Like, Nani would be so pissed. Like, be serious. Like, they were fighting like a married couple. So when he was like, girl, it's over, I was like, yeah, it is. I think they got like, they would have to have digged into the cinder block to get to what they were looking for. It was just no way. So it's just like, why even overexert yourself at that point?
So we can no longer make fun of Fessy when he gave up?
No. That was different because he didn't know if Casey was gonna, like, he didn't know the extent. At that point, he did not know the extent. And Casey was still saying, I'm going. She was still eating. So he should have kept eating. That is totally different.
Another reason why we don't like for sale. Another reason why we don't like you. Plus, for the rookie, he has bad skincare. I mean, just, hello, go to Nani's facial cream, with cigarette smell in it, and hopefully she can help you out. Okay, I saw the preview for their reunion show. Nani used to be a pretty girl.
She has great skin.
And it's the cigarettes, man. I'm telling you, it's the cigarettes. You got tobacco is wacko. It's simple. Tobacco's wacko. Y'all out there smoking Cadillacs? For those who know what that is, that's like 100. So like the big long because they call them Cadillacs. I'm gonna start calling them Hearst. I'm gonna start calling them Hearst because you're dying a slow death. You are. Cigarettes are bad for you. But this puzzle for cinder blocks, Banana doesn't give up. He gave it his all. Bananas gave it the good old try. But you said something there, Captain. He didn't seem to care this whole entire season. I got my victories. I'm here for you. What did it say? On Double Agents Reunion, Fessy said that Devin would never win the show. Hope Devin rubs it in his face. Yeah, I hope he does too. I think he earned himself a little that comment earned yourself a little second. Yeah, rub it in his face, Devin. Because Fessy's gonna never win because Fessy don't have no muscles. He got like just shape, which is no definition. Just man boobs. I know, because I have man boobs, okay? Some people call them titties, but you just work on them and you get them down. And you got to work on them. You got to go to the gym. You got to eat right. You got to say your prayers and eat your vitamins. And join the mega powers. Can you dig it? What, Shay? That's how it works. When I was a kid, you say your prayers, eat your vitamins. And that's how you got famous.
I just went off the rails at some point.
Well, Fessy has titties. I want people to know that, but it's over. The champions are Tori and Devin. Finally, what's your thoughts of this final after 100 hours? I know we said it wasn't needed and whatnot, but according to them, it's the most grueling final there is. Did it feel like the most grueling final to you?
No, it really didn't. It didn't feel I've seen worse ones. I feel like the one from Battle of the Exes, I think it was 1. I thought that was grueling because it was like, I think it's snow and stuff. I feel like it was like way worse. That's just me personally. The one with Turbo was pretty grueling. That's grueling. This was like just long for no reason.
Long for no reason. Which one? The one that Johnny stole the money from?
No. That was the first one when he won with Camilla.
I'm saying, but the one that he stole the money from, though. I'm saying,
yeah, that one was hard too. That was with
that. I thought that one was harder than this one. because of the mountain and snow. Something about climbing. Like they literally had at one point in that challenge, they were doing like real climbing, like with a hook and up the wall. Like that's too much for me. Rookie, are you here to give your final?
I felt like since this was the last episode and I just came off Flash, I had to make my appearance, because I was a big part of this group too. And who was the winners in this whole challenge?
The one we all picked.
Who was
Devin
it?
and Tori.
No, you didn't. I was that. I am here. I am very happy that my guy Devin won. Tori, thanks for carrying the bags, but Devin is victorious. I just wanted to show my face here because we're the challenge 3. You guys was doing great, fantastic. Don't let me ruin everything because I'm very loud.
No, that's fine. But you say your guy Devin. Shay made you and I kind of suggested you watch the show too, so it was our guy first. It's like
but you didn't stick with him.
You're our challenge baby.
Sure
you're our challenge baby.
I am not liking how this conversation is going at all.
Come here, let me.
I am not a fan of this at all. No, I will not. No, Michael. No.
Everybody heard it. Everybody heard your bell.
This is gross.
It is, and so is. Listen, congratulations to you, Rookie. You got those guys there. You did pick those guys. I picked Horatio and Olivia. I went outside.
Still was a good pick. Still was a good pick, though.
Well, couldn't go wrong here, but it was a bad pick for their rookies. Rookies don't typically win the thing. I knew that.
But Horatio was a. Oh, sorry.
No, I'm saying I took my shot. If I ever saw Carrie Hilson in person, I would take my shot, married or not. Like, hey, Carrie.
I was gonna say when you said Horatio, he's a rookie. I was gonna say, but he was such a different rookie. I think you really wasn't wrong on. I just wanted to say it was a really good pick on your end, though. I was actually kind of concerned and thought he was going to do it. So when I heard, I knew because I went to smart school. Sorry, Mike Knoxxx. Yeah, I just knew. I just wanted to throw that out there.
Okay, well, Grand Poobah, Bad Guy Jack, hold your thought. Captain Shay, final thoughts on season 38 before we get out of here.
This season, I wouldn't say it was terrible, but I felt like the storylines were very boring and just like repetitive. And it was like, I felt like every storyline they had this season, at some point I'd be like, are we still arguing about this if we go into episode 3 and it's still a thing? So I just hope that we get fresher, storylines moving into the new one. Oh, let's talk about that. How the challenge basically gave away the winner early in the morning for no reason.
This morning, really?
Yes. When they put the poster for the challenge global and Tori is dead center and this challenge is only for winners. I'm like, winners or like finalists from the previous seasons. I'm like, thank you, challenge. You could have waited one day to post your little poster. One day.
It wouldn't have been hard to just wait. No. Damn it, MTV executives, get your ish together. Get it together. Great season and recap, guys. Hopefully we see you guys for Global Challenge. We will be here for Global Challenge. I believe we said we're going to go Thursdays afternoons. Haven't decided the exact time, but somewhere between 12 and 2. Somewhere in that window. Okay. We will bring you Global. So look for that here live. So you can, if you don't catch us live because you're at work, that's okay. Like, follow, subscribe, hit the bell notification out there in the corner. You can always watch us. It's YouTube. It never dies unless your internet does. And then that thing, just pay your bill. But Jack, Grand Poobah, the rookie, your final thoughts on this season. You missed last week's episode. I got flashes back. I missed it on purpose. The episode. I want to binge watch this season. I've watched them. Well, after All American yesterday on Monday, I CW, I just don't trust you anymore. You.
Oh wow.
All American broke my heart. But anyway, Bad Guy Jack, your thoughts on season 38, Roger, and your first season.
So you said you stopped trusting CW. I stopped after they got rid of Black Lightning, honestly. So yeah, but and other stuff because they sent me some mail, but that's not for on there. My thoughts on my very first season. It was fun. It was fun. I don't have the knowledge like how you guys got, how y'all been watching for years and stuff like that. But I just had a lot of fun watching this and seeing different avenues in this show. So I had fun, and I might not be able to join for that very next challenge show you're talking about, but the one that they bring back, I guess they usually bring back in October or November, something like that. I would be down to do it again, and it was fun. It was a fun watch. I thank you guys for because I started in as a fill-in, and then you guys brought me in full time, and I appreciate that so much. So yeah, thumbs up.
When you're the ride or dies of unpopular reviews entertainment, what are you supposed to do? So, guys, listen, we do a lot of things around here. Okay, so I'm gonna pay a couple bills. Make sure you guys go check out the Static Shot One Shot Plus, as we did for Black History Month, doing 2 episodes of Static Shot. Go back and watch that. As bad guy Jack Grant Pooper, the rookie himself, just mentioned, The Flash season 9 every Wednesday after Flash go off. Check us out right here doing a Flash recap of that. People, make sure you check it out and you pay attention. Also, are you a Trekkie? I'm not, but you might be. Check out the Star Trek movie reviews. We're doing it right now. And then tomorrow, live on our sister station here, top 5 wrestling storylines has already aired. We're going to have top 5 finishing moves in professional wrestling history. We also got our musical month going on. Did you see Crybaby, Johnny Depp? What you think about it? I tell you right now, I'd give it a thumbs down. Even back then when I watched it, when it first came out. But hey, go check it out, find out what they gave that review. And then also coming up this weekend, and here's in honor of Black History Month, we're talking about 4 of the biggest legends at the time and the world in Black history come together for one night in Miami as Muhammad Ali wins his heavyweight title against Sonny Liston, Malcolm X, Jim Brown, Sam Cooke all join him. Check out that show review as well. And I tell you right now, I'll definitely give this season a thumbs up. Despite I'm with you, Captain Shade, the storylines were a little mid, if you will, so to speak. But I did like seeing the rookies come along and just the challenge. And you saw the reunion just that fast and that small clip of reunion. I forgot. Oh, wow, you were on the show? Oh, wow, really? You're mad still? You went home in like week 2. What are you mad about? You know what I mean? Let it go. Okay? It's like the ex. Your mama told you she wasn't no good, right? Your daddy told you he wasn't no good. Girls listen to your daddy and boys listen to your mama. Okay. But I love the challenge this season. Congratulations to Dorian, Tevin, Tori, and Devin. I said Tevin like Kevin.
I called it.
Well, guys, we're
first season and I won.
What did you win?
I won bragging rights. Sorry, Mike Knoxxx, that you didn't get it. You know what? Next year, I'm just going to run the show. I'm just going to leave because I'm just so smart. Sorry, Mike. You're just going to have to take a seat in the back. Matter of fact, in the trunk, and let me drive this car because that all I do is just lead to victory. That's all I do. Sorry, Michael J. Knoxxx.
I like the J. I let that ride for right now. So because I like it. That was smooth. You're not a Keith Sweat me. All right. Listen, we're gonna get up out of here, y'all.
Hold the sweat.
Yay. We already talked about Mama Jack. We know she likes Keith Sweat. Listen, guys, we are out of here. Peace.